I'm Jordan Hansen. I'm from Cobalt Intelligence. Today we're going to show how to get business data from the Indiana Secretary of State. We're going to go through how to use it with the app inside the portal of Cobalt Intelligence, and then how to do it via Postman if you need to get this data via API, and then also with our Node.js SDK. So we have an SDK that can help if you're using JavaScript. It can make it a little bit easier for you, especially for Indiana, because Indiana can be a pain because of CAPTCHAs. It has a CAPTCHA. These are the fields available for Indiana. Pretty standard stuff. Pretty much everything you'd expect to have. They have organization documents and office information, which are normally the ones you want, and it's cool that you can get both of them here. It's Secretary of State, a direct URL, and that probably is because of the CAPTCHA that affects it anyway. This is the actual search. So you can search right here. You have to solve that CAPTCHA every time. Pretty easy. It's easy CAPTCHA though. Easy for you, not for us coders. So it comes over here. We type in pizza and we're gonna search for it. And there's all these ones here. It's cool as a status. I'm gonna click on, let's get this one, 260 pizza. It's active. There, you can see the list of officers there. You can see all this, and then you can go to filing history and you can see all the articles of an organization, all of that information. So you can click it here, right there. So now we go here. This is the portal of Cobalt Intelligence. You can see that. Search right here. And we're going to search for it. We're going to go to Indiana and we search. And like I said, because it has a CAPTCHA, it takes at least 45 seconds, typically around 60, to fully complete it. So we're going to get a retry ID back here and we'll show how to use that. It's trying right now. So it'll try for about 20 seconds and then gives us retry ID just like that. And we paste it right there, and then we just keep trying. All done. See that? We have the document information, we have the officer information. That looks beautiful. Now let's go do this same thing, except we'll do it over in Postman. So here we are on Postman. Now we're gonna be searching for 260 pizza. We're gonna go to Indiana, which is IN. This is what your URL is gonna look like. V1 search query. And then our headers, we're gonna have the API key, x-api-key. Put the API key over here, and then you hit send. And we're gonna have the same thing where it's gonna try for 20 seconds, and then it's going to give us a retry ID back. Remember, we get this data fresh. It's coming directly from the web page. We're gonna get the most fresh data. So we're gonna wait for this thing to get the retry ID back, and then we will add it right here. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be another parameter you add in the end, retry ID equals, and there. We hit send, and it'll do this until it's completed. I think that was a little bit quicker because this thing was already booted up, but you can see, there we go, all completed. Oh, let me hold on. I want to come up a little bit so you can see this. So we have all this cool information here. Now let's go to the final thing over with our SDK. Our business name is 260 Pizza. Now the cool thing about the SDK is it handles all of that retry ID for us. IN right here. So we're gonna hit send, npm start. It'll start working on it right now. This is how I built it. With these 3 lines that are pretty much all you need. You import your SOS API. You pass in an API key right here. And then you say SOS API.get business details. You pass in your business name. You pass in your state. And then you pass in a screenshot. And then you can see this right here, this retry attempt. It's going to do that until it completes it. So it's just going to keep retrying until it completes it. And then it'll send back the data. And this time we'll have a screenshot URL associated with it. There we go. This is it. So you can see the data right there. We got it. We got the array of documents. We got the array of officers. It handled all that retry, just super easy. And we have a screenshot right there. Screenshot. We have a timestamp. We have a URL. You can see that, hey, you can prove you've been there. So there's a screenshot there included. And that is Indiana.